Before modern rifles ruled the battlefield, there was a weapon that shaped nations, forged in fire, born of revolution, and wielded by the brave. This is the Charleville Musket, a legend from an age where every shot could change history. Welcome back to Marksman Choice, where we explore the finest firearms in history, from ancient matchlocks to the modern marvels that define precision shooting. Today we step back into the 18th century, into the smoke-filled battlefields of Europe and the American Revolution, to rediscover a weapon that became a symbol of accuracy, reliability, and French ingenuity, the Charleville Musket. The story of the Charleville begins in France, around the early 1700s. It was not just a musket, it was the pride of an entire nation. Crafted at the Royal Armory of Charleville-Mézières, this firearm was designed to bring consistency and power to the French army. And for the first time, uniformity in musket design became a reality. Every soldier could carry a weapon that fired the same ammunition with the same precision. It was a revolution in military engineering, long before the political revolution that followed. When you hold a Charleville, you immediately feel its weight, around 10 pounds of wood and iron, balanced perfectly between form and function. The walnut stock is smooth, warm, and sturdy, shaped to rest naturally against the shoulder. The long steel barrel, nearly 46 inches, gleams with the marks of craftsmanship. And then there's that iconic flintlock mechanism, the beating heart of the musket. One spark, one flash, and a thunderous roar that echoes across time. But what makes the Charleville truly legendary is its role in world history. During the American Revolution, France supplied thousands of these muskets to the Continental Army. Soldiers under George Washington used them at battles like Yorktown and Saratoga. Without the Charleville, the fight for independence might have had a very different outcome. This musket, born in France, became a weapon of freedom in America. Technically, the Charleville was a masterpiece of balance and design. The Model 1763 and 1766 versions refined the locking mechanism and barrel strength, offering improved durability in harsh conditions. The .69 caliber round ball delivered devastating power at close range, while still maintaining decent accuracy up to 100 yards. It was a single-shot weapon, but in trained hands, a skilled marksman could reload and fire 3 rounds per minute. In battle, that rhythm meant survival. Imagine standing in formation, shoulder to shoulder with hundreds of soldiers, smoke rising, drums beating, and you raise your Charleville, sight down the barrel, and fire as one. That moment, that unity, that discipline is what defined the armies of the 18th century. The Charleville musket didn't just serve in wars, it inspired innovation. Its design influenced the American-made Springfield Model 1795, which became the first standard-issue musket for the United States military. You could say the Charleville gave birth to an entire lineage of firearms that carried forward into the 19th century. Even today, collectors and historians admire its timeless beauty. The blend of polished steel and aged wood, the detailed engravings on the lock plate, the graceful curves of the stock. Each musket tells its own story, of soldiers, battles, and empires that rose and fell. At Marksman Choice, we don't just see weapons. We see history, craftsmanship, and human determination carved into steel. The Charleville musket reminds us that every tool of war once began as a work of art, built by skilled hands and guided by bold ideas. So next time you look at a modern rifle with precision optics and rapid fire, remember, it all began with weapons like this: a spark, a flint, a single pull of the trigger, and the courage to stand firm when it mattered most. This was the Charleville Musket, a symbol of power, precision, and the evolution of firearm history. Thank you for watching Marksman Choice. If you love exploring the world's most iconic guns, from muskets to modern marvels, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow marksmen. Until next time, aim true, shoot smart, and remember, every legend has a trigger.